You're listening to the Ecosystem Approach show. I'm Jason.
And I'm Patricia.
We discovered that human potential is severely limited when you program humans like a machine, which is standard practice today for self-improvement.
The Ecosystem Approach teaches you how to uncover your infinite potential by using natural methods that are truly revolutionary. Join us now for the Ecosystem Approach show. This is Jason and Patricia Rohn with a sneak peek for our Ecosystem Approach show talking about AI versus humans. Who will dominate the creator's space?
You know, and we started the show with this topic because we saw a couple of YouTube videos where the creators, the YouTube creators, were saying, "Hey, is this going to replace us?" And it was basically about how AI can now you can share your screen with AI, and it can tell you point by point. Or you could ask it questions. How do I do this? I've gotten this far, but how do I do this?
Right.
And they were feeling like they're going to get replaced. So we're gonna address that.
Right.
There's all sorts of people that are going to be replaced with this AI revolution. It's in the news.
It's true.
The stock market yesterday just took a big dump. It just went down a lot because of this new AI announcement from China.
That's right.
And so people are talking about it, but we've got a perspective that is amazing, and we want you to we want to share this with you.
Well, it goes straight to the point. Why do we want to share this with everyone?
And we do this in the third segment, so you have to go through the whole show and
Right.
listen.
That's right.
But I think this is the most important point.
Well, and I want to say the build up to the third segment is pretty good.
Is really good.
Yes.
And it kind of gives you a background because a lot
Correct.
of people don't know what you need to know to see how important this part in this third segment.
Exactly.
But it's about a place that everyone's forgotten that has access to all the solutions of the problem of the world today.
Correct.
But more importantly, all the solutions for your problems right now.
As well as the world outside.
Yes.
Okay.
And frankly, any problems you may have in the future, that's
Right.
what it is.
Right.
And we've forgotten this because we all have this delusion that if we push ourselves, drives ourselves,
Yes.
force ourselves,
Yes.
work, put our nose to the grindstone, focus,
Exactly.
then we'll have the best results. And it's not true. And how do we know this? As intuitives, we see it. It's so clearly evident in how we work. And of course, we've been doing this for 25 years. We're not just appearing on the scene and pulling this out of the air. We see this so clearly.
Right.
The way humans work are connected to two things.
Okay.
And I'm getting into the show, and I don't want to steal it for you, but one is your essence, and one is the non-physical dimension.
That is correct.
And we're going to talk about how to create avatars to access the non-physical dimension, which has all the answers to the questions that you may have.
Correct.
Now, most people struggle with this because you can't get these answers don't appear like a ticker tape in your mind.
No, they don't.
It's not like a printout you can get when you type into a computer.
Correct.
You need to develop some skills and ability that are human skills that we all have.
And how we've learned and taught many others to do this is by using the ecosystem approach.
Yes.
And that our ecosystem approach, by the way, to our knowledge, there isn't another one. We have it. The bottom line is that we teach you how to remove the negative energy that's standing in your way, that is keeping you from. Well, I'll start at the beginning.
These resources.
That's exactly right.
This knowledge, these benefits.
Yes.
We think that it's over here when the truth is it's over here.
Well, I'm gonna say it a little bit different.
Okay.
We've been taught that it's over here,
exactly.
as opposed to knowing that it's right here. We have everything we need. I'm in awe still of it because every day I'm totally surprised by what I see and what I learn and what I what I know and then how to use that in my everyday life.
Well, and it's one of my pet peeves. You've heard this many, many times.
Okay.
We're in this space with metaphysics, subtle energy people,
correct,
consciousness, that
sure.
sort of thing.
Sure.
And the ecosystem approach is that plus a lot more, because we try and give you practical solutions to everyday problems. How to develop yourself so you can solve these problems not by coming to us, but
right.
by figuring it out for yourself, because that's where the power is.
Well, and let's back up just a second. That practical part.
Yes.
It isn't something that gets like a rabbit pulled out of a hat. It isn't something that you have written on your wall that you read every day to calm you down. Things like that. Those are, I'm going to say a form of ceremony type thing. Mm-hmm. We're not doing ceremony. We don't get stuck in that, because that's nothing but a distraction that keeps you from being able to access the essence of who you are.
And the truth is, a lot of people have a benefit from a ceremony, okay?
Oh.
But we're trying to tell people to develop themselves in a way that they can really benefit from the ceremony and pick and choose what ceremonies they should be part of and what they shouldn't be part of.
And I was going to say, have that knowing, because it comes from here.
Yes.
Have that knowing of what's right for you.
Yes.
And it is so important for all of us to be able to use this every day, to practice it, to, I'm going to say, not only enrich it, but make it an understanding of your life. And it is one of the most awesome things ever.
I think this is one of the most important points. Another very important point.
Okay.
But most of us gravitate toward strategies and techniques that program us like machines.
That's right.
But we're trying to compete with AI. And if you know anything about AI, you can't compete.
No.
AI has the ability to memorize huge amounts of data that most humans, maybe they have that potential.
That's
but
correct.
It's such a waste. Why would we as humans, we can create a machine that will do it for us?
Well, and by the way, nothing wrong with that. I want to say nothing. In fact, AI could be and probably is going to be a fantastic benefit. We just have to figure out how to use it.
We've been using it. There's really no competition if you're capturing the power and the potential that human beings have, that we're going to be talking about in this show.
And that's what the ecosystem approach teaches you.
It is. It's all about that.
Yes. In fact, it's more important today than it was last week.
Yes.
Because
of AI.
AI and everything that's happening with AI.
If you think you can be a better robot than AI, then have at it. But I guarantee you're going to fail. But you can be a better human being, and that's where all the power is. We've lost that knowing that that's where our power is.
And with that said, make sure you join us for our show this week.
Yes.
Be sure to watch the full version of the show we are talking about here. See the link below. This is Patricia and Jason Rohn talking about the ecosystem approach.
And how human beings can dominate AI. Be sure and watch this show.
Join us, everyone. Thank you for listening to the Ecosystem Approach Show with Jason and Patricia. I'm Patricia. Tune in every week as we discuss practical ways to apply the ecosystem approach and develop your potential to live your life on your terms. For more information, visit our website at theecosystemapproach.com.